Green or webs, it's Jacket K, and welcome back for some more Let's Go Eevee. Turns out if you just stand still long enough, good stuff pops up. It's like the law of continuous probability. Do I dare? I think I'm gonna catch this Krabby first. Keep the catch combo going, just to like get a little tiny extra experience out of this little deal. But I'm getting that Kingler. I don't care if it's not shiny. I don't care if I'm never gonna touch it, because Hoopla is just too wonderful and amazing. That Kingler's gonna be mine. I refuse to resume onwards for our adventure until we get it. And I mean, like, despite the fact that we were technically on the same route and barely halfway through it, I still say there's enough that happened in the last one. Like, finally got ourselves a water type in these Krabbies. Also, finally found Farfetch, and I told a little story about that. Gambalea's evolved. A lot of cool stuff going on, and also, yeah. I've kind of like. Honestly, this conundrum's kind of been in the back of my mind for a while now. But there's a little bit of overlap in the roles that Gliss and 69 play. But they both feel way too iconic to the team to get rid of one or the other. Also, I just remembered that like 69 evolves with a Leaf Stone, and I could have picked one up in Celadon City. We gotta go back there eventually to showcase the other route. And we haven't really been using 69 too much lately, just because I'm trying to get our more weaker members sometime in the spotlight. And 69's just been so high level because she's coming so handy in a pinch. Have a battle, I mean, this hidden place. I was gonna say what's so hidden about it, but I did just remember, yeah, you gotta like cut it down. And not every trainer in the world has an awesome Eevee that does techniques that only people are supposed to know. Like, I mean, why did they have to like try to make the Eevee even that much more special? By the way, remember when I was just saying 69 has not got enough time in the spotlight? Well, let's give 69 some time in the spotlight. I mean, it's double weak to the rock, double weak to grass, also double weak to water, but like Hoopalele's part flying, I'm not gonna risk like getting rock filled or something. And they really just want me to just stay in here and spam with the most powerful Pokemon on the team. I mean, like, it's kind of hard to have an actual poison type and a grass type and not have an overlife map, because like I was saying, I miss being neutral. I miss resisting those ground moves. You know, something grass types normally do. But good old glorious Kanto decided to like, for some reason, let's make every grass type minus like 2 part poison as well, canceling out like a big perk of the grass type and making psychic types even more OP than they normally are. Poor 69. Shoot, I was not paying attention to what the move was. But like the Pokemon I want to try to get powered up aren't exactly in tip-top shape. And that freaking Graveler kind of proved that this guy is no joke. Oh, Magneton. Technically bad matchup considering Steel versus Fairy, but I mean it could be worse. What is this guy? This guy has like almost level 40 Pokemon. What is going on? I'm forced to gamble. Like, there's not really too much else I can do. And the more I swap around, the more that Stealth Rock is gonna hurt me. Alright. I mean, you dodged the attack, so that's all good. Yeah, Thunderbolt and Moonblast both get resisted. I'm gonna try again one more time. Don't fail me, girl. I could have literally just done Moonblast and probably done more damage. Well, the good news is it doesn't seem like this Magneton has any steel moves, because I assumed that they would be wiping the floor with me if they did. Oh, you're just being a real bugger, aren't you? Just being all the annoyance. I'm only leaving you in because I'm really hoping that you can break out of that paralysis through your friendship powers. Oh hey, there's that steel there's that steel move that I was convinced didn't exist. Tinelli, you're a fast girl. I got my confidence in ya. And to imagine, I could have just ignored this guy and moved on with my day. But I was like, nah, let's just see what this guy has. For the fun of it. Come on. I really can't wait until we get Earthquake. I'll even settle for Magnitude. I mean, like, Think's not bad, but it's just, I get impatient waiting 2 turns for it to come back up. And I mean, like, there's no abilities in this game. So I could just stay in and do that. But also, go to Disney's experience. Well, since everyone's getting wiped out anyways, I think what I'm gonna do is stay in. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna just go for Sucker Punch. Hope I one-hit KO it. Not even close. I mean, the good news is that, like, Glistis can now come in on a clean switch, not have to worry about taking that whole Shadow Ball to the face and get that crunch off. This guy was surprisingly tough, making me regret fighting him all the way, and also, I'm not exactly in a good situation to backtrack and heal because I skipped so many fishermen along the way. Oh! I blame the Pokeball Plus for that. I mean, it's not gonna matter because this guy's gonna just, like, wham, I'm dead. Do I have Batty Bad? But I have Glissy Glow, which is just as good. Like, Koopa should still have that Dark type move too. It's only Bite. Now I'm just gonna go with General because, like, worst case scenario, if this does not get out, then at least have the Life Screen, which will make Koopa able to finish this fight off. We are cutting this way too close. Time to showcase just how OP Psychic is in this game. Goodbye, Haunter. And I don't want to see your face ever again, you frickin' level 40 Haunter. Way to go, Jenna girl. Going for the overkill when I need it most to feel happy. So, basically everyone that I wanted to get experience from that fight is out of the picture. I lost, but no one's watching us, right? I won't tell if you don't tell. Recently I was a coach, but I realized that being the H trainer was the best. Okay, so... I'm sorry you had to take a giant metal ball to the face, Gambalea. I'm glad that you're still happy for our victory despite that. I really just think, like, we have a bunch of trainers in this route. It's gonna take a little hot minute. But I could just cut it out. I'm gonna go back to the Pokemon Center. Go back to Brilliant City. And work my way back from there. We were just in no shape to continue. And it's not really worth using healing items as far as I'm concerned either. See y'all in a sec. And we'll pretend that backtrack never happened, except Farfetch, 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 Farfetch. No, I showcased it already. Oh, right. I mean, I'm close enough back to where I left off, aren't I? Oh, poor Gambalea, come over here, girl. You can do it, you can get by. You know, there's a lot of rude people on here, because, like, my poor Pokemon are just trying to walk through and actually do stuff. Well, that was a stumble. And you know, if I'd noticed Jen's girl's tail going off, then we would have been just stuck here trying to find that freaking item over and over and over again. I think my cute Pokemon would like to make your acquaintance as well, but after that last fight, I trust no one. So you may not get the cute ones, you might get the rough and tough next. But apparently with Eradicate, I think rough and tough next is your style. So I have no regret. Alright. If Glissis can survive this, it should be good experience for him. Wow, I am under level. And let's go Eevee. Who would have thought? But do I really want to spend a grinding session just catching them in Pokeballs now? I mean, I could also use candies. That's what they're for. I don't know. I don't know if I want to use candies on the main team. It doesn't exactly feel good. Goodbye, Red Eradicate. Ah, man. I don't know, I thought I was on a roll with the commentary, but then like I took the break and not sure where we left off. Oh hey, speaking of water types that I can't seem to find anywhere here. It's a pure water type, it is not part psychic. This will be fine. You're not gonna get one shot again the moment you come out. Okay, next project in between streams. It's gonna be to look up 69's moveset in this game and see if I should backtrack and get that leaf stone. Cause I think I'm starting to feel the power creep. Okay, this is psychic, it's gonna hurt, but it's not a stab, so it's not gonna hurt the worst. Of course it survives even with a crit. Well, time to unload the big guns. 69 was already a big deal, so if she's struggling, then we might as well have Gen Girl come out here and finish up the job. Ah, Surf. A move I kinda wish I had right now. Let's see, do we want to go for overkill? You know, I'm gonna go for Bubble Bounce. I mean, it's resisted, but it's so weak, I should take it out. And I'll use all the health I can get. Even the tiny minuscule amount of it. Alright, it's time to power through. I bought some potions off screen just to assure that we wouldn't have to backtrack every single time my Pokemon got a tiny little boo-boo. Because I don't want to spend another half hour just trying to get this far. Also, I'm kind of just saying screw the mace at this point. There's an important item that I missed along the way. I think I might just like get it off screen or between parts, because I mean the fact that we're kind of hurting just from the normal trainer fights, yeah, it's kind of a sign in of itself that we kind of need the experience. But I can also get that experience. It's probably more efficient to get that experience just catching random wild Pokemon, especially if we can find some Chanseys along the way. Which I know the Chanseys exist because we came across one earlier on in the last episode. Fool. Fool. You know what you've done? There is only one Jenna girl. One that matches her power. You must be eradicated. We have the power of friendship on our side and moves that normal Eevee should have any right to know. You stand no chance. Be gone. Be gone. What's an Eevee equivalent to that word I'm thinking of? It's probably not good. What? You have takedown and double edge? They both have the same bad side effect. And yet you choose to go for the weaker one the second time? Like, I think double edge is actually... it's definitely the same accuracy, if not more accurate, than frickin' takedown. And these are your choices? Oh, I'm not imagining things. That Eevee went for a double edge first turn and has just been takedowning ever since. Right? I swear I'm not imagining that. your weird battle choices only further solidifies the fact that you are inferior. That's the word I'm looking for. Inferior Eevee user. Let me show you how to double edge the right way. You know, we've never used this. I think the first time I'm ever using this move, despite the fact that we've got it oh so long ago. Might as well use it now. Never use it again, and maybe I'll finally get the heart to get rid of it for one of the move tutor moves. Or I can just one-shot it and completely, like, second-guess all my choices. Yeah, that recoil damage is the big reason why I never actually used the move. You know, I just realized we're probably getting so many Pokeballs because the trainers give them to us of all things. Well, that was a waste. Again, I guess I did need the experience. It's not the real end of the world. But I kind of feel a little better skipping one or two trainers along the way. Well, at least I have no excuse not to get that item now. And please don't talk about your wind blowing your way. Kinda makes your mind go in little awkward angles. Alright, who do I got in the lead? Tinetti, perfect. Should be able to get underground, take care of this Growlithe, and not have to worry about it at all. Now we just wait to pop out and win the fight. Not exactly as daunting as I thought it would be. Also, we got to see Growlithe's beans. I see people use the term with cats all the time, so surely it must be a case for dogs too. You know, that underside of the foot that just has the round, like round spot on it that just is apparently cute. You know what? You're also weak to ground, so what am I even doing? Dugtrio's fast boy, fast girl. I should just dig under there and take care of this mess right here and right now. Thankfully, you go for your non-damaging move on a Pokemon that could probably just get knocked out from a gentle breeze in the air. Well, no reason not to Sucker Punch now. There we go. I'm doing alright despite being a little under level. Everyone's holding their selves together fairly well. Yeah, the wind blew in my favor. Where even is home? What are these NPCs even up to? Also, shoutouts to the fact that you no longer take damage out on the field if you're poisoned. It's a double-edged sword to me. Like, it was something that helped make poison actually stand out for burn. Burn had that fact that it took away your attack, while poison just had like a whittling thing kind of really made you feel dread, because you knew that even if you didn't get through the battle just fine, you still have to worry about it on the overfield. I guess if I was making the games, I would probably go the route of like going as far as they did in like Gen 4 or whatever, where they made where your Pokemon can't faint. Maybe it was like, maybe as far as like Gen 5, whichever generation it was, where you had it whittled away your health on the overfield. But as soon as your HP reached 1, you would stop taking damage and the poison would go away. It'd be annoying because it kind of like ate through a whole potion. Fun! This is why I have the local recording. I'm kind of curious, did it start a new stream? I really hope it didn't. Also, the stream is like unstable as heck, which is a little bit disturbed, a little bit saddening. But 1, it's back. 2, I do have the local record. Okay, good. It's saying that it's excellent now that we're back. So we're back. You didn't miss much. I was just about to hit dig when my internet died. See, this is the concern I always have with Doug Trio. That was a quick attack. That almost did a third of my health. Thankfully I know that Flareon is a frail boy, so I could just dig and be fine. Again though, I am very much looking forward to the day when we get Magnitude or Earthquake for our Pokemon friend here. Yep, it's known as same time attack bonus, sometimes shortened to stab, to funny ordeals. Oh man, just when I thought I could get through this route in one piece. Also, I can't believe we spent the whole route, spent like a whole 20 minutes just in that fence area. I knew it'd kind of be an issue with, not even with how amazing he is, but with how many Pokemon trainers are among the route and how I would inevitably run into a few of them. Ugh. I'm not gonna trust myself with Sucker Punch. It's not gonna be enough to take it out. Let's just speed things along. Everyone gets experience. I've kind of like come into myself that I'm gonna need to do a grinding session eventually. And hey, Lava, I'm doing good. Just trying to get through these trainer battles in one piece. And the game's levels are starting to catch up with me, I've noticed, which hopefully won't be an issue. But kind of like making me reconsider if I need to catch some more Pokemon along the way. This makes me wonder if I'm like skipping too much along the way and just need to take some time to smell the roses and all. Alright, you know what? It's not worth it. I have a water move on this Eevee. I just want this battle over with. So out you go, Doug Trio. Busting out the game, making it all broken for the power of friendship. You know what, just in case you do a Sucker Punch again, like, I have these freaking Super Potions. It's kind of just a thing. And just gonna heal you up. Oh, so you just go for your more powerful move. Thankfully, like, I'm kind of curious to check Eevee stats to see if it got a boost. Cause I don't think an Eevee would normally like be able to survive through an earthquake. No. Hoopalele is gonna be my friend here. Super effective damage and just completely negating the earthquake. Ugh. If I would have known that I would be busting out that earthquake so soon. Oh, let's see, level 37. This is actually good, because I finally have a milestone to work for. We can't be that far away from being able to get Tina Eddy a freaking good ground type move. I can't wait. Okay, so let me see. Got about half an hour here, but I feel like we can get through that second area, the rest of this place, relatively quickly. Let me just check my team. Jen Girl is out of commission, which is not good. So it looks like I got 4 more levels before reaching level 37, and I'm hoping that that Doug Trio being able to pull the shenanigans that it did means that we're not too far from getting Earthquake ourselves. Like, I feel like we missed out on Magnitude along the way, but if we can just skip Magnitude and go straight into Earthquake, I'm okay with that too. No, I'm gonna just go through it. I'm just gonna go through, and if it gets too long, I'll just split it. In the meantime, we can like talk about some other Pokescene, because we got a few more trainers to go through along the way. Like that Celebi research that just came out a little bit ago. Yeah, a lot of people are unfortunately running into some shenanigans with the Meowth balloons. Like, I feel like the good news is that, like, it wasn't, the special research wasn't tied to the event. Like, if you got up to the point where you need the Meowth balloons, then all you really gotta do is wait till Christmas, where the rate is supposed to be ridiculous, and you should be able to run into them just fine. It is kind of annoying that, like, they're tied to the research, and yet you can only get them through RNG. Sure, I mean, this is a disadvantage for me anyway, so if you want to swap me out, say, do my job for me, switch right into the Pokemon that can use Thunderbolt on you, I'm okay with that too. Like, I didn't even bother to attack, even though that, like, that Earth Slash would probably, like, completely decimate my Dugtrio there. But yeah, I don't like Conflicted because, like, if they weren't giving us more rocket balloons of, like, Jesse and James, then people would run into issues just, like, trying to hunt for other things, like maybe Purified Shadow Pokemon. Maybe, like, low Stardust Shadow Pokemon to Purify. Or they have a Rocket Radar, and they can't get it because Jesse and James won't stop popping up. So I get the need for balance, but when you're, like, driving an event around it, it's kind of weird not to make it more common. It's also kind of, like, easy for me just to overlook some problem now that I'm actually done with that special research myself. But I get the struggle. The egg hatching actually, like, took me longer than the Meowth balloons, but I'll admit, like, luck had a lot to do with it. Good example is a hardcore player in my bubble, the community, Terry Wolf, who I don't know if he still has yet to come across a single Meowth balloon, but, like, it seemed like he went the entire research, the whole time frame for the special event, without coming across Jesse and James once. And that's really... There isn't a good PG way to admit swears about it. It just sucks. Someone shouldn't be able to beat that unlock. Oh my god, I got mirror moved. I got gimmicked. Honestly, it's my own dang fault for trying to fight. Trying to use special attack. Use the special attack thunder. It's my fault for trying to force my way through that fight, even though it's not good for me. Electric moves should not be on the Gyarados to begin with. And, like, a special attack is terrible. I think I had Thunderbolt on it for, like, one gym, and I just haven't come across a better move. But maybe we should look more into that. Like, even if we have, like, Scald and Waterfall, I mean, like, again, Gyarados' special attack is just hot garbage. But it could, like, burn. We could, like, do some stuff with that. Hypothetically, if that Spearow didn't have Mirror move, that wouldn't be a problem. I could just eventually take it out with the Thunderbolts. But yeah, that was not good. Alright, do I go the long way around, or do I end off here? And I think I'm gonna, like, see if I can get to Fuchsia City with as little issues as possible. And then we could just revisit this route in the next one. I'll battle with my favorite Pokemon that I've traded with my friends. My lord, if we see Gengars after all the shenanigans I've gone through up to this point, I don't know if I'll know what to do. Okay, it's just fully evolved Pokemon. All good. I mean, this would be a good time to switch to 69 was for the fact that, like, I'm already so crippled. You know what, with Thunderbolt, Gamblea is not a bad option either. So, hop on in there, Gamblea. And since we're not gambling today, you should be able to do A-okay. Right, so... Man... I know we're getting in the late game, but I wasn't expecting, like, them to be this high level already. mean, I do have potions. I'm just sitting on them. Why not just start spamming them? Also, like, I just realized I had lemonades. Bought all those lemonades from the vending machine and have yet to use a single one. Glorious. Fantastically glorious. Come on, Gimli. I was hoping that you'd be able to do better. Yeah, but I think you're just gonna have to take this Thunderbolt and see what happens. We're just gonna be thankful this is not a Nuzlocke. And we can just abuse the fact that we can just, like, revive Pokemon if so needed. And I was foolish and thought I'd actually be able to end the episode. Almost tempted to just, like, keep going and divide things in half in post. But I don't know if this route's gonna be that long. Plus, there's gonna be a huge cut in the middle of this because I freaking was like, oh, I'm too stingy, I can't waste my item. There's nothing to lose from just, like, backtracking and cutting it out for the audience. All this time I could have freaking healed, but you know what? 69 gets on here. No issues whatsoever. Right. Basically every water type has a nice move. Thank you, friendship. Thank you. This Vaporeon has just been out here too long. I had a joke, but it's kind of like a little bit of an offshoot of a reference of a reference of a reference that I'm not sure if anyone's gonna get. But it's not surprising I'm getting outclassed by a Vaporeon. Alright, I think that's a Doug Trio. Jenna Girl's my only Electro-type user left. So, come on out there, Jenna Girl. No, you can do it. Strut your stuff. It's not my imagination. These fighting type move. I mean, you're a bird with big feet. Yes, I get that, but I still don't think you have any right to actually have that. Oh, thank goodness, that always paralyzes. So, in theory, I should be able to outspeed now and not get knocked out by the second jump kick. Man, like, this is rough. This is way more of a challenge than I remember this game being. Alright, last Pokemon is Sandslash. Let me see what I have. Hoopalele's out of the picture. 69's not much better. And my other two Pokemon probably gonna do diddly squat. And I'm gonna just stay in with Jenna Girl. Gonna hope I'm faster, that I get a nice heal out of this bouncy bubble. And if this isn't enough, I guess I could just, like, swap into my Doug Trio, heal up Weeping Bell, and go from there. I mean, that's a nice heal. I don't know if it's, like, withstand an Earthquake heal when you're just a little Eevee. Oh, Jenna Girl, your power never ceases to amaze me. That reminds me, I was just gonna say before I got distracted by the rest of the battle, I should really look into Eevee's stats and see if they actually, like, made it more bulky because it's your partner Pokemon for this game, because yeah, Eevee can have all the best moves in the world, but if it's got, like, crummy stats still, then, like, it's not gonna be doing much. It shouldn't be surviving those Earthquakes is what I'm trying to say. I'm proud that Jenna Girl's surviving the Earthquakes, but it kinda just makes me worried. Alright, so I could go for the backside, risk Wild Pokemon, or because I always have Cut on hand thanks to secret techniques, I could just take this back route and hopefully avoid all the trainers. Fine. What's in the bush, Gambalea? A Peanut Berry. Okay, Coach Trainer I can ignore and come back to later. Ooh, that Venomoth is thirsty for blood. Picnicker I can just walk around. I was gonna say, if you spot me all the way off here, I had Eagle Eyes, so it's gonna freak out. And no, unfortunately I have yet to find a shiny in the playthrough. I feel like if that's gonna happen, that would happen in the grinding session, and I haven't done a high enough chain yet to actually even have that be a possibility. Well, I was gonna say, this route just never ends, but oh my lord, we are finally in Fuchsia City. Stream goes on, episode ends here though. Thank you all for tuning in to some Let's Go Eevee, and next time, well, I'm gonna heal, and I think before we explore Fuchsia City, I'm gonna go back and tie up some loose ends on that route. Until then, see y'all later.